Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in. Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo, what's going on, people? It is a day of a day, another day we call Wednesday. Anyway, that being said, what's going on, people? Um, it's a funny thing. I was happening to going through the internet and I was noticing a lot of different things, and it's a questionable amount of different things that we have to learn within the life of transitioning into who or whom we become. And like I have noticed that there are a lot of straight guys out there who do not like transsexuals, but they will date guys. They like to date guys, the gay guys and stuff like that, but when it comes to transsexuals, they just don't like them. And they find them disgusting. They don't want to be nothing to do with them. And in that level and stuff like that, so be it. I'm not going to knock you if that's what you don't like. And hey, you don't have to like it, because at the end of the day, if you ain't doing shit for me, I really don't give a fuck. But, they find them disgusting and stuff like that, but they don't think it's disgusting when they land in the bed swapping spit with another dude and he's got his pee bug up his butt and they butt fucking. But at the end of the day, he finds transsexual to be so disgusting. Sometimes I think it's because of a mirror image of maybe your truth, that sometimes you may be looking at something that you may think that refers to you, and at some point you feel as though it's not about her anymore, it's about you, and it's a part of you, and it makes you scared, so you hate them for bringing the truth into your life. Anyway, that being said, it's just my opinion. That's how I see it, but it is what it is. And I'm not going to knock it if you don't like us. I mean, hey, you don't have to like us at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you don't even like you, that's why you're sneaking and doing it. Anyway. So the thing about it is, I've learned, when you're a transsexual and you meet a straight guy and stuff like that, and by you dating a straight guy, you have to understand this. This is a question that I always question. This is the reason why Raven is alone. And like I had a discussion with her, my sister, she was like, Raven, are you really happy with your transition? It's not my transition that I have a problem with. It's the guys I have to date that I have a problem with. Because they're most confused type of guys, and in a certain sense I understand where they're coming from, in a certain sense I don't, because at the end of the day it is what it is, and he already knows when he signs up for the girls like me. And the thing about it is, I understand that when you are transsexuals and stuff like that, that you have to now start dating straight men, because only straight men like transsexuals and not gay men. Even though I'm sure there's some gay men out there, there's some butch queens, everybody, it's no set rule of anything. There's always somebody who's exempt, that they guys and transsexuals. There's some guys like who dates every goddamn body. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has to do things that work for them, and they do it at their way, at their time, at their speed. Anyway, that being said, the thing about it, you have to understand, which I have to understand within myself, you're dating straight men, and with straight men, they're thinking of procreation. They want to give you a baby. They're thinking about that fabulous pussy between your legs. And I'm not talking about the one that has a stopper in the front of it. I'm talking about the one that's, because in their mind they're seeing a beautiful woman and they want to be able to have babies and stuff like that with you. And, procreation, at the end of the day, that's what he's thinking when he sees you. Then when you drop the bomb on him, of course he's going to stop and he's going to look at you. And he's going to look at you. And he's going to look at you. Now, he really don't know how to deal with the situation. Some may say, you know what, why not? I'll give it a shot. Some may not. Some may want to see what it's like. Some may not. Some girls get lucky, mess with him, and he'll stick with her forever. Some may not. But it's always a questionable type of thing that the guy likes pussy, and now he's dating a transsexual. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, how can you just give up pussy, something you love so much, to be with a transsexual that doesn't quite have a pussy? She has a pussy, but, it is what it is. They call it what they wanted, I call it what I wanted. So the thing about it is, how faithful do you think he honestly could be towards you when he's used to pussy? How faithful do you think it is that he doesn't think about having sex with women? He may not tell you because he knows it's going to hurt your feelings, and you may be the kind of bitch that may be balling and he don't want to walk away from that, because at the end of the day, you are paying for that cock. But at the end of the day, you have to understand you are dating a straight man. And most straight men like pussy. Hell, some gay men like pussy. Hell, some trannies like pussy. Anyway, it is what it is. But my thing is this, is that how far do you think he will go with you and not cheat on you, knowing that you are dating a man that loves vagina from a female and not a transgender woman? How far do you think you could possibly go with this man? I mean, there are some men that are just faithful, and there's some men who ain't gonna tell you shit. Because at the end of the day, he may say he may adjust to the situation, but he's adjusting to something that he didn't really sign up for. And I'm not talking about the ones who already know, who done been around the block and fuck me, my mama, papa, every goddamn body in the family. I'm talking about the ones that you seem to have turned around, his first time experience with you, and you're asking him to give up his whole life to be with you, to turn you around, put you in your stomach, and fuck you in the butt. And he's used to pussy. You know, that's just a question, you know, you have to ask yourself. That's a question I've asked myself, and oh, it's a mess. But it is what it is, and I know I'm not the most, I'm not the most greatest person when it comes to the street world, because simple fact, I really didn't sign up for the street world. The guys I met was always in the gay clubs and stuff. I had no idea they were straight. And a lot of some people said, Raven, what did you think? They were gay. I said, well, if they're in a gay club and I'm in a gay club, why the fuck I need to ask them, were they gay? Or were they mess with a girl like me? Because there's so many different flavors of life that I never really know, and you never really know. Just because it walked past you don't mean you really know. Anyway, so I found out, like I always do, the hard way, and now I'm hooked on phonics with the straight men. And as you already know, mother used to be, ugh. Oh my God, when I first found out I had to date straight men, mother did not take it very well, honey. Every dude got in that bed with me, I played, oh, I can't even tell you what I did. Anyway, mother never tells all her secrets. There's some shady bitches out there that just love to stick a knife in my back, bitch. And as much as I would love to make a new friend, I have to get the knives on my back to remove the old ones. Anyway, I just want something to think about. How do you feel about that, girls like me, or guys, whatever case may be, that you have to date a guy who's now straight, that's used to pussy? You telling him to give that all up for me because you love me, you want to be with me. And he's going, what? Have you ever thought about his side of the story? Have you ever thought about what he has to do to be with you? Do you ever thought about the family that he has to give up now? And I understand there's adoption and stuff like that, but come on, let's be real, and let's not bullshit. You know goddamn well you cannot, for 9 months, have no baby. You may be bleeding, but it won't be the blood that you supposed to have, you know, to have a baby. I understand they're going to say, well, all women can't have babies. Yeah, but we're not talking about that. We're staying focused on what the issue is at hand. That's something to think about, you know. And some girls get lucky, they find a guy who's just looking for love. He really don't care whether it's man, woman, fish, dog. And there's some guys who do love transsexual. Everybody has their own thing. I'm not knocking anybody's hustle and stuff like that. Whatever you gotta do, whatever gets you through the night. And for the girls like me who can find a man that loves them and stuff like that, good for you. And the girls like me who can't, work it out. And the ones like me who's too damn scared, keep us in your prayers. Anyway, I want to say hello all the people, boom, I want to say hello people, bam, and I want to thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you, I want you to do you the best way that you can. If nobody don't like it, then fuck 'em all.